The 1970s were a time of bold colors, big hairstyles, and even bigger flavors. But along with the fads and trends of that decade, some foods from the era have been left behind, especially when it comes to picnics. These iconic dishes once ruled the picnic blanket, but have slowly faded from memory. In this video, we're counting down 10 forgotten picnic foods from the 1970s that we desperately want to bring back. Number 1, the rise and fall of JellO Molds. JellO Molds reached their peak in popularity during the 1970s, becoming an iconic dish at American picnics and potlucks. The trend was rooted in post-war cultural shifts that emphasized convenience, presentation, and creativity in cooking. Instant gelatin, first introduced in the late 19th century, allowed home cooks to make these once luxurious dishes easily. By the 1970s, JellO Molds became a canvas for culinary experimentation, blending fruits, vegetables, and even savory ingredients into quirky, vibrant centerpieces for social gatherings. Part of their appeal was their versatility. JellO Molds could stretch household ingredients, making them both economical and visually stunning. They fit perfectly into the era's fascination with brightly colored, neatly presented dishes. Molds shaped into intricate patterns, often incorporating unexpected ingredients like cottage cheese or shrimp, offered a way for home cooks to show off their creativity. However, as food trends began to evolve, JellO Molds started to lose their appeal. The introduction of savory versions, like Jell-O with mayonnaise or fish, contributed to their decline. What once seemed innovative became unappetizing and outdated as tastes shifted towards fresh, natural ingredients. By the late 1970s, JellO Molds were largely seen as old-fashioned, despite marketing attempts to revive their popularity through celebrity endorsements and new product lines. Over time, they became a symbol of a kitschy, nostalgic past, rather than a serious dish for modern tables. Today, JellO Molds are remembered with a mix of humor and affection. While they may no longer be a common feature at picnics, their legacy endures as a reminder of a more playful and experimental era in American food history. Number 2, Tang, the drink of astronauts and picnickers alike. Tang was much more than just a powdered drink mix in the 1970s. It became a cultural icon largely thanks to its connection to NASA's space program. Initially introduced by General Foods in 1959, Tang was marketed as a vitamin C-packed breakfast drink. However, it wasn't particularly popular until NASA started using it in space missions. The poor taste of the water on early spacecraft made it necessary to mask the flavor, and Tang's orange powder fit the bill perfectly. This association with space travel catapulted Tang into the spotlight, especially after John Glenn famously used it on his 1962 Friendship 7 mission. The product became synonymous with the space-age culture of the time, appealing to families who wanted to feel a part of the excitement surrounding the space race. Tang was particularly suited for picnics due to its convenience. No refrigeration was required, and it could easily be mixed with water, making it a practical solution for large gatherings in an era without single-use juice packs or bottles. Tang's bright synthetic orange flavor wasn't just a novelty, but a practical solution to providing a fun, refreshing drink at outdoor events. However, as the years passed, the drink's popularity waned, particularly as consumer tastes shifted towards more natural and health-conscious options. Despite this, Tang still holds a nostalgic place in the hearts of those who grew up during the space race era, and its place in history is firmly cemented as both a picnic staple and a piece of space travel memorabilia. Number 3, canned meat craze, deviled ham spread and Vienna sausages. Deviled ham spread and Vienna sausages were essential parts of 1970s picnics, reflecting the era's love for convenience foods. Deviled ham spread, primarily associated with the Underwood brand, dates back to the 19th century, when the William Underwood Company first introduced it as a canned meat product. The term deviled refers to the use of bold spices like mustard, pepper, and sometimes cayenne, which gave the ham a slightly zesty, tangy flavor. The spread was versatile, used in sandwiches, on crackers, or mixed with mayonnaise to create easy dips. Its long shelf life made it especially attractive for outdoor events like picnics, where refrigeration wasn't always possible. Vienna Sausages, on the other hand, were another canned meat product popular in the 1970s. These small, soft sausages packed in brine were perfect for quick snacks. Much like deviled ham, their portability and ease of use made them ideal for summer picnics. Canned meats like these became staples, in part due to the growing availability of processed foods, which were embraced by households for their practicality. In an era when more women were entering the workforce, families turned to foods that were both easy to prepare and store. The popularity of these canned products also reflected the technological advancements in food preservation and marketing. Both items tapped into post-war trends favoring fast, affordable meals with a long shelf life, perfect for outdoor gatherings or even road trips. Today, while these items have lost some of their mainstream appeal, they remain nostalgic reminders of simpler, less health-conscious picnic fare. Number 4, Ambrosia Salad, the dreamy fruit and marshmallow medley. Ambrosia Salad, a staple of 1970s picnics, is a fascinating blend of contrasting textures and flavors that made it a popular dish. Traditionally, this salad combined canned fruits like pineapple and mandarin oranges with miniature marshmallows, shredded coconut, and a creamy base of whipped topping or sour cream. Some variations even included maraschino cherries for added color and sweetness. Its appeal wasn't just the sweetness, but the unique combination of creamy, chewy, and juicy elements that made it a fun dish to eat and a visually appealing contribution to any gathering. The history of Ambrosia Salad dates back to the 19th century, with its name referencing the food of the gods from Greek mythology. While the earliest versions were much simpler, typically just coconut and oranges, by the 20th century, the dish evolved to include a more indulgent array of ingredients like marshmallows and whipped cream. In the 1970s, it became emblematic of the era's love for convenient prepared foods and potluck-style gatherings. Variations emerged across families, with some adding nuts for crunch or using different fruits to suit personal preferences. Despite being viewed as a somewhat outdated dish today, Ambrosia Salad's blend of sweetness, softness from marshmallows, and the tropical hint of coconut continues to evoke nostalgia. Its charm lies in its simplicity and its ability to be customized, which made it a picnic favorite during the 1970s. Number 5. Cheese balls and cheese logs, retro party centerpieces. Cheese balls and cheese logs were iconic party foods of the 1970s, known for their rich flavors and ease of preparation. These dishes were made primarily from softened cream cheese, combined with other cheeses like sharp cheddar or blue cheese, and enhanced with ingredients such as garlic, herbs, and Worcestershire sauce. What made cheese balls stand out was their customizability. Home cooks could roll them in crushed nuts, herbs, or even bacon bits for added flavor and texture, allowing for creativity and personalization. Cheese balls gained popularity not only because they were easy to make in advance, but also because they served as visually striking centerpieces for gatherings. Whether shaped into balls or logs, these cheese creations could be prepared ahead of time and stored in the fridge until serving, making them perfect for picnics or parties, where efficiency was key. Their popularity soared alongside the convenience food movement of the mid-20th century, reflecting the growing trend for ready-made, shareable snacks at social events. Their versatility also contributed to their fame. Variations included ingredients like pimentos, onions, or even pineapple for a tropical twist. By the 1970s, they had become synonymous with casual entertaining, offering both taste and a retro charm that continues to evoke nostalgia today. Number 6. Frogy Salad, the unique pasta-based fruit salad. Frogy Salad was a uniquely 1970s dish that stood out at potlucks and picnics. The salad combined acini di pepe pasta, which looks like tiny pearls, with sweet ingredients like pineapple, mandarin oranges, mini marshmallows, and a custard made from pineapple juice, eggs, and sugar. The result was a dessert salad with an intriguing texture, creamy, fruity, and slightly chewy, reminiscent of tapioca or rice pudding. This contrast in texture made the dish a standout in the retro food world. The name Frogy Salad comes from the pasta, as the acini di pepe's small, round shape resembles the eyes of a frog, giving the salad its quirky name. The recipe is believed to have gained widespread popularity through church potlucks and community cookbooks, particularly among Mormon communities, where such dessert salads were a tradition. By the 1970s, the availability of Cool Whip, invented in the 1960s, made these types of salads easier to prepare. Frogy Salad offered flexibility. Some families added shredded coconut, chopped nuts, or maraschino cherries for extra flavor or decoration. The salad was chilled before serving, allowing the flavors to meld together, making it a refreshing yet indulgent treat on hot picnic days. Number 7. 7-Layer Salad, the hearty and colorful picnic classic. 7-Layer Salad became a star of 1970s picnics and potlucks due to its bold visual appeal and hearty ingredients. Typically assembled in a clear glass bowl, the salad allowed for each colorful layer, lettuce, peas, hard-boiled eggs, bacon, cheese, and red onions, to be showcased in all their glory. This was no ordinary salad. It was both a dish and a centerpiece, combining textures and flavors that delivered a rich and satisfying bite with every spoonful. Peas played a central role, adding both sweetness and a pop of green that contrasted beautifully with the other layers. The dressing, usually made from mayonnaise and sometimes sour cream, formed a creamy top layer that blended all the ingredients once served. The bacon and cheese contributed salty richness, while the eggs and peas added protein, making it a substantial dish that could easily stand alone at a picnic. The salad's popularity was partly due to its simplicity and flexibility. While the core ingredients were consistent, many families adapted the recipe, sometimes adding tomatoes, bell peppers, or even grilled chicken. This adaptability made it a versatile dish that could fit a wide range of tastes and occasions. The recipe, likely originating in the American South during the 1950s, quickly spread across the country, becoming a beloved dish for gatherings where convenience and presentation were key. Number 8, Watergate Salad, the dessert with a political twist. Watergate Salad emerged in the 1970s, a time when dessert salads were gaining popularity in the United States. This quirky dish is made with pistachio pudding mix, crushed pineapple, miniature marshmallows, chopped pecans, and whipped topping, resulting in a sweet and creamy combination. Originally called Pistachio Pineapple Delight, the name Watergate Salad appeared soon after the Watergate scandal in 1972, when a Chicago food editor allegedly renamed it to attract attention during a time when the word Watergate was on everyone's lips. Though the salad has no direct connection to the Watergate Hotel or scandal, its popularity soared because of its catchy, scandal-linked name. The light green color from the pistachio pudding and the unique mix of sweet, nutty, and fruity flavors made it a staple at potlucks and picnics. The inclusion of marshmallows and Cool Whip added to its fluffy texture, which was a hallmark of 1970s dessert salads. The simplicity of preparation and the intriguing name ensured Watergate Salad's place as a nostalgic and somewhat kitschy favorite at gatherings during the era. Number 9. Macaroni Salad, the classic with endless variations. Macaroni salad became a defining dish of 1970s picnics due to its versatility and ease of preparation. Traditionally based on elbow macaroni, mayonnaise, and diced vegetables like celery and onion, it was endlessly customizable. Families could adapt the recipe based on what was available, adding ingredients like hard-boiled eggs, canned tuna, sweet pickles, or even ham. This adaptability made it a practical and beloved side dish for large gatherings, where its ability to stay fresh in outdoor settings was essential. The salad also evolved regionally, with different ingredients depending on local preferences. Some versions leaned on sweeter elements, adding sugar or condensed milk for a unique flavor twist. Meanwhile, others incorporated tangy ingredients like mustard or pickle juice, providing a zestier profile. What made the 1970s macaroni salads distinct was not just the base recipe, but the variety of ways families across the country could make it their own, leading to countless variations, each with its own flair. The appeal of macaroni salad during this time was also rooted in convenience. It could be made ahead of time, stored easily, and served in large quantities, making it a go-to for potlucks, barbecues, and family picnics. Number 10. BBQ Little Smokies, the bite-sized picnic sensation. BBQ Little Smokies became a must-have appetizer at 1970s picnics due to their simplicity, portability, and crowd-pleasing flavor. These small cocktail sausages, often slow-cooked in a tangy and sweet barbecue sauce, were incredibly easy to prepare, making them perfect for outdoor gatherings. The typical recipe involved just a few ingredients: Little Smokies, barbecue sauce, and sometimes brown sugar or even grape jelly to create a sticky, flavorful glaze. The slow cooker made the dish even more convenient, allowing the sausages to stay warm throughout the picnic. What made BBQ Little Smokies stand out was their versatility. They could be served straight from the slow cooker with toothpicks for easy snacking, or turned into more elaborate dishes like pigs in a blanket by wrapping them in crescent dough. The combination of sweet and savory flavors, often enhanced with spices like garlic powder or a splash of Worcestershire sauce, made them addictive for both kids and adults. Although they might seem simple today, Little Smokies were an essential part of 1970s food culture, reflecting the era's love for quick, tasty, and shareable dishes that could be prepped with minimal effort but delivered maximum flavor. With the resurgence of retro food trends, these bite-sized sausages are making a comeback as a nostalgic appetizer, perfect for modern picnics and parties.